I'm sorry for ranting, I'm only human, just like everybody else. And I have my views and others have their views. I shouldn't be ranting. It's stupid. I get angry sometimes. My brain does not think peaceful thoughts all the time. I'm a gentleman all the time, yes. I am. I try to be honourable. I try not to get angry. But sometimes I do. And I'm sorry if it's offended people. I can't use the platform for airing my views. So apologies for the one previous to anybody that it's upset. You can comment and I'll apologise to you. I truly will. As I'm eating humble pie, you know. I have just call this my reference verse. Forget this rattle, that's the back. That's not this. This is the top verse that I'm working on now. That is this piece. And I'm looking at that, but the back has to be parallel. The joint won't work. The joint's coming in here and I can't reference the joint. So this back, I will have to make it parallel to the front that I'm working on now. Right, you've got to start somewhere. So this is the front. I've made this mark. My teacher used to show me how to make this mark. How do you make this mark? I make this mark, it's like this. I start over here, it followed some sort of weird line on it. Hey, in practice, we used to do this with a dip pen at school. You know, I used to do all these lovely things, sweeping, oh, beautiful handwriting, dip pens. A lot of you will remember fondness. Inky fingers, blind paper that you used to eat because you were hungry. Before dinner time, I did anyway, I chewed paper, I loved eating paper. Probably full of poisons and stuff, remembering the man that I am now. Here we go, let's stop ranting. So, this is my reference face, and I want this face, which I've almost got 90 degrees now, to be, I want this face to be my reference edge. They're all faces, but this is an edge. Yes. So I want to put, right there, I want to put that little mark on it, that one, that little V, upside inverted V. But can I do that? Have I got it? I've only just rough planed that, and I don't know. Right. For my purposes, and for your purposes, I just roughed that. And can you see there's a little gap under there? You probably can't. So let me bring it over here and get some light on this subject. So I have that spotlight. Let's have a look. This is me flat face. I say it's flat. I say it's flat. I believe it's flat. Get that out of the way. I'm not doing snapshots now. I'm sliding that down there. And now I'm seeing light. I see light through there. Let's see if you see light through there. Can you see that now? You can just make it out. Can you see it? There, that twinkling bit of light coming in. Right, so you get a pen, pencil, and you make a mark. I make these marks to say that's good enough, yes? And I come to here, and I have to make another mark. And I just put a little line, just a little line. There, just a little line to say just that bit's flat. I'll keep working down. These are just symbols. You do what you want. Do what you want. Right, same thing. Just a little mark. There. It's getting worse now. Now that's really bad. I mean, you can see that. You can see that in there. You can see that in there. There's the gap there. Look, so I put a line there. Same thing. Put a line there. Hang on. There, look, can you see it? See, that's a fingered focus. Did I really see that was flat down there? Because I didn't have any light on it. No, it didn't. I did not. I tell a lie. I told you, no, it is. It's flat. It's 90 degrees. Right, so that's 90 degrees. That's the reference face. Okay, so what you've got to do, this is flat. Keep away from it. Yeah, you've already flattened it. It's flat. Right, starting here, just gently, one pass. Do one pass, just gentle. Stick it in the vise. You got a vise, stick it in the vise. Get your finest set plane, nice and sharp. Here we go in real time. I'm going to just take off. I didn't even look at this to see if the blade was set, and I'm not going to. But what I'm going to do, because I'm one-handed, I'm just going to put some pressure here. Or wherever I can. And I've just rounded that off. I've just took it. Because the pencil lines will start to disappear. That's why I put them there. Can you see? I'm taking it. It's gone. Right, just there I've missed. So what we're doing here now is stick your torch on something. Don't throw that off the edge of the bench. You see how slippy that thing is. That's good. That's good. That's out a little bit and I don't care. That's out a little bit and I don't care. Because when it sits, I'm going to screw it to it. It ain't going to matter. That's good. That's good enough. And that's good enough. Right. Get something that you can see. And it ain't going to disappear when you're playing. There. Right. So this has been prepped. Done. That's been prepped, it's done. It only took a few minutes. Believe it or not, it only took a few minutes. Literally, just a few minutes. Now that piece of wood, if I shove it on there... Oh, what I didn't do, I didn't tell you. What I didn't tell you is I have a reference piece of wood that I know is bloody good. And I stuck it on there and I looked for the light under there. And because can you see, it won't slide. It won't slide for a very good reason. This is flat. And that's flat. If that had something in it, it would just wobble about all over the place. Right. So it's flat this way. Not the bottom, just this top face. Stick it on the diagonal. Look, rock solid. So that diagonal is good. So it means I've managed to take all the twist out of that. Look, it's not moving. Right? It's not moving, it's solid. So this, to all intents and purposes, is flat. And I used that plate and I shoved it on there and I went down and I looked under. Can you see how it's pulling it? Which means it's good. There's something there, look. Yeah, that was a bit of dirt. That was a bit of dirt that I just scraped off. All intents and purposes, it's flat that way. It's flat that way. It's flat that way. And it's flat that way. And it only took a few minutes of playing with a fine plane. And I'm telling you that. My hand, I rub that over there and all I can feel is these holes. I cannot feel any ridges. Other than you've got soft parts and hard parts of the growth of your growth rings, between your growth rings. And this is the soft part. I will tell you something beautiful about this, the all wood. Magic. It's magic. I'll do it in another store. In fact, I'll go show you a piece of wood. How beautiful it can be. That's already been done. Okay, so that's done. This one is done. That one is done. 90 degrees to this one. But what I didn't do, I didn't show my reference over the top. Right. Bad boy. And I'm just looking along there and you know, it's bloody knot. It's just here at this knot. Everything's flat. And it's stayed on this knot. And you know what? I'm going to leave that. I'm bothered with it. In fact, no, I'll tell a lie. Here we go. I'm a lying git. There we go. Take it out. Fly. Curl it up. Up into the air. Right. It's better if it's under. Nearly off the herb chop bench. Get down in there. I see a little bit of light there, and you know what? That don't matter. Can you see it here? You see that? That means I've took that bump out, and I've ended up with a somewhere in there, and that's 2 millimeters. So now somewhere inside, I'm going to lose my 90 degrees because I've got to work out where the high point is. And I'm going to plane that point out. I could have read that along. There could have been a little bump there, and I've just taken too much out. I'm human, right? I can see light through there, so I'll make a mark. If I can see light, means that's the low point. Can you see that there? Can you see that light? Right, you see that little flash? Right, you see that? That means this is low. And you keep going along till you don't see no more light. And I don't see no more light there. I'm on my knees here, my knees are falling off. I see a little blob of light, that's a smiley. And I see light there to here. And I see light there to there. So I've got a Humpty Dumpty here. A little bit of Humpty Dumpty there, but I'm going to leave that one alone because this one's causing the problem. So between there and there, there's a little Humpty. I want to take off 0.5 millimetre off there. I'll get back to you when it's flat.